Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Osiris New Dawn, the experimental branch. And yes, wow, so much has changed. So I've managed to get myself some crates inside as well. I got loads of storage inside. Now, the first thing you'll probably notice is the furnace. Now, I upgraded the furnace. So when you go in here, you can do upgrades. Now, I've done them all. The upgrades are, I'll try and go through them each in turn. The first one adds like a battery bank to the furnace itself. So you don't need to put fuel in there anymore. So there's no need to go and get wood, etc. The battery will heat it up itself. There's another upgrade that allows you to cook food on here. So you can see now that I can now cook the grilled alien meat. And we'll come to that in a moment. I also have a precipitation collector. Now, this planet rains methane. It doesn't rain water. So, of course, it's filling with methane and not water. So, unlike before where you could just put in a bunch of furnaces and use them to get loads of water, yeah, well, now I can't. Now I actually have to use some other way to get water because this is going to give me methane. Now, I actually do have in here somewhere a flask full of methane. There you go. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with my flask full of methane. But yeah, I'm collecting methane liquid. Fantastic. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, all good. That's allowing me, as I said, now to cook food or cook the meat. And now if I eat the alien meat in a cooked version, I don't take any damage, which is really nice. I can actually live on the alien meat like we could do in the old game. It doesn't actually hurt me anymore. So that's another form of food that we have. So food is not really an issue. I can go out now and kill things and cook it on the furnace like we used to. Now I've upgraded the workbench to have the repair section on it, so I can now repair my tools. There are more upgrades to the table. There's a tool station and a suit station. But as yet, I'm unable to make this 6AL-4V alloy. To do that, I need titanium. Now, titanium at the moment is too hard for me to mine. So I need to find some way of getting hold of some titanium. As far as other stuff goes, I found a place to get lead and zinc. So I'm starting to get some bits and pieces together. I've got this kind of up and running. It's functional now. I have a table in. I'm just not able as yet to build the excrement collector, the toilet in other words, because yet again I need to make some 6AL-4V, which needs titanium. So I'm stuck at the moment on trying to get hold of some titanium. But yeah, there we go. I'm getting there, slowly but surely, and that'll give me some other food source. As I said, if I can actually find something to plant in there. Now, I might be able to plant the alien plants on this planet. I don't know how that's going to function yet. We'll need to get this up and going, because everything has changed. I just don't know how it's all working. I did take a very sneak peek into one of the mines, thinking, like we would do in the previous game, oh yeah, let's just run into the mine and farm the mine, collecting everything out of all the boxes, just run out, run in, run out, run in. Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. The mines are completely different. I'll give you a quick tour of one of the mines as soon as I can. Now, I did manage to find a pistol, as you can see on my belt, and I repaired it. Now, ammo is a major issue. I've got one cell left. It doesn't take the normal cells like before. I have one cell left. Watching out for incoming meteor strikes. Boom. You can't just go and kill that one creature and collect all of the energy cells off it like you used to before as well. The creatures have all been fixed and work properly. That big strange creature that used to drop energy cells now just gets harvested for meat and leather like everything else. So there's no cheesy little way to get around some of the issues that you had in the first game. And you think, oh yeah, I'll just go and kill some aliens, collect a load of free energy cells, go into the mine, farm the boxes in the mine, and get all the diamonds I need. All that's gone. All that has gone. You actually have to try and survive, and it's tough. I managed to build a stone wall, as you can see. Stone is pretty easy to come by now, so making a little stone wall is not an issue. So that's an easy thing for me to put up and potentially expand into a larger area if I want to, because as I said, stone's pretty common now. So if that's my means of defense, then that's no biggie. I can get that sorted. Right, I'm gonna go and jump forward and show you some other new cool stuff. Okay, out in this very strange land. It's bright bluey white land that you can find on the map. There's Mercury, one of the key materials I've been hunting for. Now, the other key materials I'm hunting for are tin and a way to get titanium that doesn't mean that...
Warning.
Thank you for the starvation warning. That basically my tool only handles tier 3 or below mining, and titanium is tier 4. But I need titanium potentially to get the upgrades I need. So looking for another way to get titanium. There might be a different path. Let me just try and see if I can keep away from the various monsters. And like before, it's not just a case of running around slaughtering monsters. Yeah, now try my best to avoid a lot of them. I can see one's coming my way. Running makes a lot of noise. I wonder if I can lose it if I can just stealth away a little. The game is just completely different. I know I keep saying this, but it's just astounding how different it is. Now I did see, remember out in the sands where you had the worms, yeah? I did see resource nodes out there. I don't fancy running out there and trying to mine right now and avoiding the big giant worms, but there were resource nodes out there. Well, what is this? Do I have a spare container? Hydrogen, we'll take that, thank you very much. I don't get attacked. I think I'm going to take a second one. Great stuff. Yes, my other alternative, I suppose, is to make the forge, which means I need bronze and brass. I got the mercury now. So I need tin, I do believe, to make the bronze. So I'm going to avoid the titanium issue by finding some tin. Oh, sandstorm. Let's just get in tight to the edge of here. Let that blow over. Right, okay, I'm going to go on the hunt for tin. Okay, another little neat trick or update that I found is the methane apparently you can collect here you can use to fuel the furnace if you don't want to use a battery. So you can save the battery for something else and use the methane. So that's, I mean, there's so many things, but there's another thing. It's very cool. And also, it never really noticed much, or I don't even think it functioned very well before. It's the first icon you have in the bottom left, the eye, the amount of noise you were creating. Now, it quite clearly changes the center to be red when something is after you to attack you and kill you. And it goes back to the clear color when you're not being attacked. And that can be quite useful because when you are being chased, it'll show you very quickly when you're not being chased anymore. And also, some of the monsters, if they come up to you and you just smash them in the face with a sword, it'll change from red back to clear to let you know that it's not just backing away from you, it's actually going to leave you alone. So, yeah, this another level of added interface that they've put on here that just really works well. So a couple of times I've been attacked by a monster and smacked it, and you see that it's gone from red back to clear, and I know it's had enough. It's going, right, okay, I'm not attacking this squishy little insect thing because it's got a metal sword. So I'm still on my quest to find tin. The world is so different out there now. It's not just this barren landscape that I can see directly in front of me. Out there is just a crazy wild biome where all of the materials are just scattered around. It seems to be a larger map. It's not a larger map. It's just the fact that they've placed the starting point closer to one of the edges, so that the opposite side of the map now is now a good 2 kilometers away, rather than the starting point being in the center. So yeah, over there, to get wherever it is that I want to get to, is now a long way off. And some of the terrain just seems to be a lot different. I really need now a vehicle of some kind. My speeder bike that I used to have in the normal game, that would be so useful right now. I don't know whether they've tweaked the fuel usage, because certainly they've tweaked the water consumption usage. My water lasts a very long time now. I now do not need to go through 20 liters of water a day, you know. It's actually going to last me quite a long time, which is very cool. Right, off to try and find my tin again. And yay, I have found some tin. I've also found some very large cows, but almost at latitude, longitude 00. They're actually coming to attack me. The cows are not happy with me. They're not attacking me now. They're at 0. Although I think if they get much closer, they'll turn back to red. I get chased by cows. So yeah, basically 00. I have found tin. Fantastic. I think I have all of the goodies that I need to make a furnace, or the forge. Forge, isn't it? I've got furnaces. A forge. Let's grab a bit more tin while I am here. I mean, to try and remember where all these various materials are is going to be tough, I must admit. Oh, it's red again. Something doesn't like me. I think I'm making way too much noise for this cow. It just gets upset with me. Let's go and jump in here and get out of the way for a moment and just sort my bits and pieces out. And actually search all of this. Bits and pieces here. I haven't searched here yet. Hoping for a few cool pieces in these chests. Now, there's all kinds of settings that you can do when you start the game. I've just left it on normal, but you can go into custom, and in custom you can do things like set resources to respawn or not respawn. You know, you can basically play the game that you want to play. Now, for those who know that my own sort of like, you know, game I created settlements, whatever, the whole thing that I wanted to focus on is that let people play that game any way that they wanted to. There's more than one way you can play it. And I think that's very important these days when it comes down to playing some types of games, is to give the player chance to tailor a game to suit their playstyle and what they want from a game. Some people want a much, you know, more hardcore kind of game. Other people just want to relax, you know, come home from work, play something that is fun, but it's not stressful, you know. And the same game can provide a lot of those things at the same time if the interface basically is done so that people can turn things on and off. I mean, a good example of that as well is things like 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die, you can play that game with, you know, basically no zombies. In this case, you can make it so there's no horde. So it's no days to die, if you get what I mean. You can literally do what you want. Hey, circuit boards, now just need room. And like I said, I like that design decision that can quite easily be made by, I say, a lot of games. Just so, yeah, people can play a game how they want to. Now, saying that, the other side to that coin is things like achievements. Now, there's no point having achievements if you don't need to achieve, if you get what I mean. So some achievements do need to have, you know, like settings, limits, yeah? Something whereby you say, okay, well, this achievement's only available if you've got certain things turned on. Thing managed to reach through and just tag me. And so yeah, I mean, that I think still needs to be in a game. Oh, I don't want to let some of this stuff go. I want all the goodies. I don't need that, to be honest. I'd rather take that. So we're going to be doing a runner from here in a moment. I'm trying to get back to my base, which is, where is my marker? 645 meters in that direction. That's quite a way. I better eat up, drink up. Let's just swap water and head out. To see you there in a moment. I'm not going to fight all these things. I'm literally going to do a runner. This is way too many things to fight. Actually, before I go, let me just check to see how many in I managed to get. Hope that wasn't it. 12. I would like a little bit more. This is a lot of monsters to fight. Well, actually it's not that many, is it? Because the cows kind of leave me alone. It's just these two little ones here, aren't they? And this one is getting close enough to have a smack. And that one from my vantage point, actually. Oh, there you go. We are all good. Is that other one run off? No, it's still there growing. Okay, I'm no longer red on the thingy. So I'm going to just quickly go grab a little bit more tin. And then get out of here. Oh, I think there's something else coming towards me now. Yeah, it's gone red again. Ah. Ah. No, it's left me alone. Oh, the cow's coming over to have a little look. Not like coming to attack just yet, but if it gets close enough, it will. We'll have a little nibble. Probably more of a get out of my territory kind of thing that cows do. He's still coming over to say, "Oi, stop making such noise." Yeah, he's going to leave me be now. Right, I'm going to head back to my base while I can, while it's still light. Okay, folks. I am back at the base, and... Dun, dun, dun! Something that's so easy to place. Normally. So hard now. It's down. My forge. I have a forge. Let's open up the forge and have a quick look. What have we got? Cast iron. Oh, we got different chisels. Oh, I've got a hardness 7 chisel, folks. A hardness 7 chisel. Oh, we've got to do that. Dimalloy. 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 And a pipe. If I have to make it, I can. But I might have some anyway. I've made this little rock wall just to make it a little bit easier for me to get potentially in and out of my base. It's so raised above the ground. I've got no easy way in and out. The malloy. The malloy? No. I don't think I have it. Okay. I forgot what it said. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. I don't think it was. Is it copper? Well, I got copper on me. I forgot what it needed. Oh, don't tell me I've got to go back out. Let's just take something it might need. Let's take some silver. Tin. Iron. Let's just take everything. Everything you could possibly want. Let's just see. I can't remember what it needed to craft it. Ah. Makes it easy to get in, but how did it go? Oh, what was it? It was silver. Fantastic. So, and I did all that. I didn't get a pipe. I do believe I have pipes inside. I do believe I have a pipe in here. In one of these many, many chests. Oh, it's a crude pipe. Oh, right. Okay. So all of the pipes that I have are now no use. Okay, right. I didn't yet again check to see what I needed to make a pipe. To make a pipe is brass and copper. So I've got the copper. I need to make the brass. I need to try and reorganize my base a bit now. We're jumping in and back and forth to do stuff. So brass is some zinc. Do I have any zinc left? I have 1 zinc. Wow. I'm about cutting this fine, huh? Get the only brass that I can make. Getting out of my base is now really awkward. I need to sort my base out, don't I? And I can now make a correct pipe. And then I should be able to make my chisel. Hardness 7 chisel. Pick that up. Yes! Getting so excited now. Hardness 10 pickaxe needs a diamond though. That's what we used to use before, wasn't it? But it needs the stuff we just don't have. Oh, fantastic, folks. Hardness 7, here we come. I can now do all kinds of crazy stuff out there. We have unlocked the next tier. Onwards and upwards. Absolutely fantastic stuff. So I think that's enough for episode 3. We found out how to get the next level of tool. So I can now mine my titanium and really start, yeah, evolving my base a bit more. Potentially relocating my base from this hilltop. Although a hilltop does make it a lot easier when I come into land on the spaceship later. I've got plenty of things here that I can use as landmarks, including that massive pillar there. So yeah, maybe not too bad, not too bad. It's a little bit exposed to meteors, but I could build a shield unit. We didn't build one of them last time, but I could build a shield unit this time so that we can deflect meteors from hitting our base. Fantastic. Okay, well, I'm hoping you're enjoying this new series. As I said, the game is on the experimental branch. It'll probably end up being on the live branch in the next, week or so. So although I've been calling the series the experimental branch series, I will continue to call it that because I'll stay in the experimental branch now and we can see all of the new content before it hits live. But yeah, fantastic stuff. So thank you very much, everybody. Don't forget to click the all subscribe, the likes, comments, all the rest of that stuff. I do try and read all the comments. I'm not able sometimes to reply to them all, but I will read them all. So thank you very much, and I will see you all next time.